Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's meditation. I am here from Vitalia in Strongsville, Ohio. And of course, if you haven't been here before, my name is Jill. Today we are going to talk about a new way of meditation. Sometimes in our lives we feel like we are a little dysregulated, we might feel a little overwhelmed, and we might not exactly know why. We might think that our life is falling apart, but it actually might be something else that we can tap into that is bothering us that we're not even realizing. So this little system, this little practice is called the HALT, H-A-L-T. And HALT stands for H, hungry. Maybe we're just feeling hungry. Maybe it's really not anxiety, or it's not that you're feeling dizzy because of your stress. Maybe you just need some food. A is for angry or anxious. So maybe we're not really going through a lot in our lives. Maybe there's just anger built up that we need to get out. Maybe there's just some anxiety that we need to release by either meditating, walking, screaming. L stands for lonely. So sometimes we might just be feeling lonely and we need a companion. We need to call a friend. We need to get out and do something social to boost our energy and to make us feel better. And then T stands for tired. Maybe we are just tired and we need a little rest. Maybe we're tired of a certain situation we're in. Maybe we're tired of the same routine and we need to switch it up a bit. So this practice is going to help us kind of tune into what our body needs, to look deeper into ourselves, to see what maybe is going on that we're not realizing. Maybe we're in a bad mood and we're angry at everybody and we're just frustrated and irritated and you just need a cheeseburger. It could be as simple as that. Sometimes we hope that it is that simple. And other times, maybe we are just really feeling all of those things, and that's okay too. We can feel all the feelings and not feel like we're being judged for it or judging ourselves for feeling a certain way. So in today's meditation, as we go through the different parts of the body, tapping into what we're feeling emotionally in the heart center and in our soul, spirit, we can really feel the truth of what we need in our lives or what our body needs in the moment. It might not be what we need all the time, but maybe it's something we need right now. I need a cup of coffee to get me through this morning. Yeah, simple as that. So before we begin our meditation practice, let's loosen up the body. Let's make ourselves a little more flexible and relaxed as we settle in. So sit up nice and tall in your chair. Again, if you've been here with me before, you know the drill. Head over heart, heart over hips. We want to make sure both feet are flat on the floor. We're not crossing the ankles, we're not crossing at the knees. Everything is nice and planted and grounded, and we feel that nice flow of breath and blood from our head to our toes. Let your shoulders relax away from your ears. Sometimes we don't even realize that we're holding the shoulders up until we're asked to relax them down. So allow yourself to relax. Maybe even close your eyes here for a moment. And feel your feet on the floor. And let your hands rest on your lap or on your chair. And notice any vibration through the body. Notice anything moving around. Don't worry, it's not a real fire. Disregard the noise. And then just let everything kind of settle in. And take a deep breath in and feel that breath moving from your toes up through your nose and the nose to the toes. And start to take those full deep breaths, inhaling and letting the whole body fill up, and then exhaling and letting the whole body release. Deep breaths in and deep breaths out. And feel that flow. We can't really get into our meditation just yet with all that. There you go. Oh, now it's back with all that noise behind us, but it's okay. So just feeling the body relax. And then we're going to go ahead and lift your toes off the ground. So your feet are flat, lift the toes up and feel a stretch through the shin. Maybe in the ankle too, maybe in the toes, the bottom of the feet. And then press the toes into the floor and lift the heels off the ground. And hold that stretch and feel the stretch through the top of the foot and into the toes, the ball of the foot. And then switch again, toes up, heel down. Hold that stretch for just a moment. And then toes down, heel up. Heel up, or heel down, toes up. And one more time. Switch it up, toes down, heel up. Good, and then go ahead and stomp your feet on the ground. Get some of that energy moving through the legs. Stomp, 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 stomp. And then let the legs rest. And then pause and feel that energy. Feel again that vibration through the body. Breathing in, breathing out. Good. We're going to do the same thing with the hands. So bring the hands in front of you, pretend they're the same as your feet. Bring the fingers down, the top of the wrists up, and feel that nice stretch through here, maybe down into your forearm as well. And then switch, press your base down or your wrist down and fingers up. And feel again that stretch here, into the palm. And then switch again. And switch again. Sometimes we don't even realize how tight and stiff the wrists and the arms are, because who stretches that on a normal day basis? Good, and then down. Good, and then shake it out. Just like you stomp the feet, shake those wrists out. The fire has ended. We can now come back to peace and quiet. All right, relax. Take a deep breath in. And a long, slow breath out. Hopefully, the wrists, the hands, the arms, the toes, the feet, the ankles, the shins are nice and relaxed. We can sink into our chairs now and practice this nice halt. So sink back. Maybe we lean our shoulders back into our chair. Maybe we lean our head back, depending on how high the back of our chair is. So just get comfortable wherever you are. Make sure the feet do stay flat on the floor though. Don't put the feet up. Don't cross the ankles or the knees. Let the feet stay flat and just lean back. Maybe we bring our seat to the edge of the chair so we can kind of crunch down a little more. So whatever feels good. Close your eyes. Soften your jaw. Take the teeth apart from each other in the mouth. And start to feel the movement of your breath, breathing in and breathing out. As you settle in, just again feel those sensations you're feeling in your body today. Feel anything that's going on in the mind, in the physical body, in the heart, in the soul, in the spirit. Don't turn any of those emotions away. Don't turn any of those feelings away. Really allow yourself to be okay with whatever you're feeling. There's no need to be embarrassed or shut anything out. Your feelings are valid. So once we know how we're feeling today, if we're feeling anxious, if we're feeling frustrated, if we're feeling overwhelmed, if we're just a little dysregulated, maybe we feel out of sorts, maybe we're sluggish, maybe we don't want to socialize, we don't want people around us. So just kind of tap into whatever you're feeling. And then let's go through halt. As you feel these emotions, whatever they may be today, look into your body, tune in to what your body needs, and ask yourself, in this moment, am I hungry? When's the last time I had a meal or a snack? What did I eat? Was it fulfilling? If there was no food available, or we did not have dinner last night or breakfast yet this morning, maybe the feelings we're feeling are because of that. Maybe we only had a small soup and salad for dinner, and we're feeling extra hungry this morning, and that's why we are irritated or don't have the energy to get up and do anything. So really look into what we consumed. Think of everything you've ate and drank. How it made you feel. If it was good or not so good. If there was something more that you needed in that meal or that snack. And maybe it's not that. Maybe it's not that we're hungry at all. Maybe it's a combination of all the things that we'll talk about today. Let's tap into our mind and our heart. And look inside and say, am I angry about something? Am I feeling anxious about something? Or just in general? Am I angry? And if we're feeling angry about anything at all, look at that. Look at what is making us angry. And see if in this moment we can find forgiveness, and maybe that will change our overall feeling of the day. Or are we feeling anxious And why is it that we are feeling anxious? What's making us feel this way? Who is making us feel this way? What has happened to trigger this anxiety? And see this situation. Look deep inside as you tune into your body. Does it need peace in this moment? Does it need nutrients? Does it need peace? That's where we are so far. Maybe it needs both. Really tune in. Be aware of all of your emotions, everything you're feeling inside, mentally and physically. And then again, looking at the heart center. Have we been feeling lonely at all? And sometimes loneliness is because we isolate ourselves, or someone that we love is not here with us anymore. Or maybe someone that we love is here, but is making us feel like we are alone, not giving us what we need, rejecting us. Are we feeling lonely? And if we are, what else is that bringing to our daily emotions? We're overwhelmed. We feel discarded, worthless maybe. Is it just that we feel lonely and we need to get out of our rooms, we need to get out of our buildings and see the sunlight? Maybe we need to just have conversation with a group of people. Maybe we need to join an activity today and relieve some of that feeling of loneliness to boost our spirit. Look into how you're feeling and what your heart needs today. And then lastly, am I tired? Did I not get good sleep last night? Did I have some insomnia? Am I just tired of the same thing? Am I tired of my life's routine? Do I need something different? Or do I need to rest? Am I tired? Is that tiredness causing me to feel other things? Do I just need to take some time to give myself self-care? A good nap? Or do I need to change and make my life more exciting? Because this same daily thing is just not working anymore. What does your body need? Why are you feeling overwhelmed? Are you hungry? Are you angry or anxious? Are you feeling a bit lonely? Or are you just tired? Are you all of the above? Really look inside and see what you need. And as you tap into your inner presence, maybe we can think of something we can do today to change the way we feel. Maybe we decide to nurture our bodies with food. Maybe we decide to nurture our soul with exercise, going for a walk, getting outside and breathing fresh air, getting some sunshine. Releasing those endorphins as we walk or move to help with that anxiety. Maybe we get out and socialize. We do something different. We call an old friend. We visit someone we haven't seen in a while. We invite ourselves to have lunch with someone else, so we don't feel so lonely today. Maybe we decide to take an afternoon nap or go to bed early. Maybe we decide to change our routine, start doing something different or something for the first time. What will you do today to change your mood, to change the way you feel, to change your emotions, your spirit, to enlighten your soul? Make that plan in your mind right now. And start to reconnect here with your breath. Now that we know what's going on, as we tuned into our bodies, we can now breathe into that space. And know that whatever it is that's going on can be fixed with just a bit of change. Begin to wiggle your fingers, waking up your hands. Wiggle your toes inside of your shoes as you wake up your feet. Give your head a little rock from side to side, waking up the head and the neck. And then coming back to that nice posture in your chair, go ahead and sit up straight. Or keep the shoulders relaxed away from the ears. And together, let's take one more last big breath. Inhale, fill yourself from your toes to your nose. And then slowly exhale it out. Hopefully today you were able to tune into your body to see what is really going on. Sometimes it is the simplest things that we ignore, or we think it's much more than it really is. And sometimes we just need that little bit of change. We need someone else to boost our mood, or a nice bowl of ice cream, or just a nice day to relax and kick our feet up. Or maybe we just need to get out and move our bodies. As you move into your day and you tune in to everything that's going on, from your mind to your joints, try to do something that changes that, even if it's the littlest thing. Just going to an exercise class or a beach volleyball game or taking a walk outside, or just sitting and breathing, or maybe doing a crossword puzzle to get your mind moving. Simple, simple things that can make us feel better in moments where we feel overwhelmed, in moments where we just feel disengaged. Try something new, try something fun, grab a friend, take a breath, and I promise you'll feel better. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you all have a wonderful day, and we'll see you again next week.